All right, so we have somewhat of a newbie. I'm not sure the specific type. It is a habanero of some sort. Looks like a pumpkin to me. Very nice looking. Smells good. It's pretty big. For a habanero, it's pretty big. Arr. So yeah, finally getting back to a hotter variety. Habanero flavor, yeah. Faintly fruity, not really. Faintly fruity, not really sweet. Well, good. It's something cooking on my tongue. Oh yeah, my saliva is really flowing. Oh, oh, my face is already getting warm. Oh. Hard to tell. Oh man, it's a bit warm. Whew. Yeah, back in my throat right here. Warm in my, right below my sternum, where my ribs meet. Excuse me. It's quite a bit warm. Tongue's a bit warm. Nose is already starting to clear out. My temples feel quite warm. My lower lip is burning a bit. Not really my upper lip. Or from my mouth, especially near the back. Really going. Whew. Heart rate speeding up a little bit. Up in here, starting to feel. Now when I exhale, my tongue really glows hot. Whew. Starting to catch up. It's like it went all the way down and then came back up. Like right here in the middle of my sternum. Blowing really nice warmth. Not a heartburn-like sensation like usual. Nose is running. Faint burning when I swallow. It's quite warm. Ooh. Ooh. Head feeling a little floaty towards the back. Kind of moving on to the sides. Not really anything in the front. Right here. Even when I don't breathe, I feel the burning on my lips. More on my lower lip. My tongue is really glowing strong. Ooh. It's almost a numbness. Ooh. mucus at the back of my throat. I'm drooling quite a bit. A little faint tightness, not tightness, in my muscles, almost like a tightness. Tingly in the background, almost like sand. I'm definitely feeling quite warm. Very pleasant sensation. I'm getting a little bit of the feathery, like from the when I ate that chili. More of the feather-like sensation in my face. Sandy, under the skin kind of feeling. Really cool. Now that I'm familiar with it, I'm not panicking. It's just not really happening all that often when I eat hot peppers now. Most of them have been pretty mild overall, to where I never get this kind of feeling. I like this. I dig it. Now that I'm familiar with it, yeah. It's a little sweating on my upper lip. Feels really cool when I inhale through my nose. Roof of my mouth glowing really nice. Quite a bit of mucus in the back of my throat. Oh, that tingly feeling is in where my lymph nodes are right here. Adenoids, whatever you want to call them, back here. And on my cheeks. Feels really nice, I like it. And up here on my orbital bone, a little sweat and that tingling feeling in my arms a little bit. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, this burden's tapering off as far as the intense throbbing. Good warmth on the roof of my mouth, back of my throat, right here, and on the soft palate way at the back, and on the top. Lips are burning a bit, especially when I exhale, but not as intense as it was just a couple minutes ago. Good stuff. Still sweating on my upper lip. Faint habanero flavor. Not flowery, almost fruity. Some candy-like background flavor. I can't quite place it. I like having a different flavor in a pepper instead of the usual bell pepper type flavor. Tingling sensation, a little bit right here. Faint, but it's going away. It's more concentrated right here now. My head feels faintly floaty, but not nearly as much as the first time I ate that, or when I ate that big red chili. That's good. My mouth is moisturized, a little phlegmy towards the back. Not phlegmy, like that slippery, greasy, almost mucus you get when you eat anything that's kind of spicy. Just coats your throat, you know. Hard to swallow it. It kind of sticks back here. Top of my tongue still a little warm, especially when I swallow and I press my tongue against the roof of my mouth. I can feel the heat more. That's quite nice, actually. Good stuff. Warm. One of the hottest, of course. but not overwhelmingly hot. I think I'm just getting used to eating these things because I'm really, it's not as, that after that first one where I just almost panicked from that red chili, that's really been still the measuring stick for overall hotness. Although the red habanero I had, the tapered end one I got from the fruit stand, that was really hot too, and I did get that similar. Not quite as much so as this, maybe because it was a little smaller and maybe a different variety. This pumpkin looking one I got from Econo in a little foam tray. Looked like a different species. I couldn't quite find one that looked exactly like it. Some exotic variety mixed in with the regular ones. But the closest one I found that looked pretty similar was the mustard habanero. But that had a more of a brownish tinge to it. Of course, color variance even within a species or a cultivar isn't uncommon. But in any case, I don't know for sure what this one was, but it's what caught my eye when I was shopping for habaneros. I almost missed them at Econo. They were in the bottom part of the display wall, and then I was about to leave, and I happened to look down, and I see a bunch of trays lined up, and I'm like, oh, sweet, habaneros. I get to one more variety here. And so, looked at them, excuse me, and I saw that one sticking, you know, they're mostly green. There's another big, I mean, it's big, it's like, you know, about that size, yellow one, and then most of them are green. Some of them have a bit of reddish or orangish tinge on it, but most of them were green. But that one is the one that really sold me on that particular package. I saw the pumpkin looking one, and I've decided on that one. So yeah, orange pumpkin shaped habanero, really, really hot, good flavor. Doesn't last all that long overall, and it wasn't as intense as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, good stuff overall. I'm looking forward to growing my butcholokias. I got the seeds in the mail today. About a year from now, I'll be taste testing the big bad boys. See how those treat me. Probably be another pinnacle.